uniform night, I would have busted out. So, okay, so I'm doing what everybody else is doing, I'm getting equipment and uniforms ready. And so I just want to tell you guys, I said it to the class a couple weeks ago, if you haven't done it in a while, get a new mask. Okay, those things don't last forever. You think they will, they don't. The more pounding they take, the structural integrity starts going away. Plus, some of you guys that have had your mask for 30 years, take a look at it. That slot has gotten thinner and thinner and thinner. And so you're looking at through a little crack that balls and strikes. Spend a couple of bucks and get a new mask. That's my word.
What do you recommend, Mike?
What's that?
What do you recommend? Titanium?
You know what? Somebody has one for sale in the back. I went back. I got using a very light mask in '09, and I got a concussion wearing it. And so I've gone back to using the heavy bars, the Wilson heavy is what I use.
Yeah. What about the full helmet one? Like those?
No, I don't like it. It's too it looks too weird.
I'm glad you don't like it.
Hey, to each his own. But I figure the only way I'm going to get hit in the back of the head is if I either turn around or some guy gets me with a bat. And if somebody gets me with a bat, then I'm doing something really wrong.
And some of us are doing it with the thing overhead, and that center bar is right on top of the plane. That bar goes up and goes straight.
That's a good point.
Yes.
Yeah, thank God I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, let us know, Mike.
Pardon me?
I want to see you do it.
And inside there? Oh, yeah. That's
Okay.
Gary,
Mike, have you had anything to talk about?
see all the stuff.
You know what, Gary brings up Team Wendy. I think it's just teamwendy.com. That's the pads I've been using for the last few years. They make padding for helmets for the military, and I think they're great.
Football?
Yeah, I think they do football as well. And so they redid my chest protector a few years ago, and I've been using their pads ever since. I recommend them. I think they're run about $50 for a set of pads, so it's pretty steep. But they're firm. They're much more firm than any other pad you'll feel, but it's about dispersing the impact of the ball. So I've been happy with them. I highly recommend looking at them. Especially, you guys get hit more than I do. just fact. You guys get hit more than I do. And when you guys get hurt, it costs you time at work, or it can. It costs you real money. This is your hobby, right? So if you get hurt doing your hobby, it's gonna have a bigger impact. For your wife? You wear the pads so you're
So Mark Ripperger's name on TV, they hired him.
Yes. Did you guys not know that? Mark Ripperger was hired in January. So he started out here in this association, and now he's a full-time MLB umpire. So that was exciting stuff.
Yeah, they come out a couple last week as the MLB was looking at some speed up rules, or they were looking to speed up.
Pitcher is not really on any pitch clock, but between innings, the timing between innings is going to be up on the scoreboard, so the whole park will know how much time is left. And I think that's a good setup. The hitter in the box, they haven't given us any. There's no teeth to it, so. Violations, they want us to count violations and write them up. I just said to Joe, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Most I'm going to do is like, okay, come on, get in the box. Here we go.
I need your time. We got 3 minutes.
You want to run it?
Just trying to find a place to stand in here.
They go to 3 minutes in the playoffs, but right now they're going to put up 225 for a normal game and 245 for a national TV game on the stadium clock, and when it goes to 0, we should have a pitch being thrown. So they tried this in the fall league, and what I understand is when it got to 0 and they weren't playing, the fans started really giving them help. They started, come on, what's going on, let's go. So the players were prompted to get going. Naturally, hey, just like all of us, the shorter time we spend on the field, the better it is for all of us, right? You know, we all would like to have a crisp 2 hours for a 9-inning game. If you go 220, that's unbelievable. Fantastic. For a 7-inning, 145, 1.5. Wouldn't that be good? Oh, yeah. Bring Bring it on. The more of those that we have, the better. And there's only so much we can do. We were talking about strike zones last week, and you know, everybody's seen the ESPN thing, and they're talking about making the strike zone smaller. It's like, come on, are you kidding? They think the strike zone is too big. Well, if it's too big, then why in the hell are the games so long? You know, we only have this much impact. It's all about whether they want to swing and whether they want to throw strikes. If they're not going to throw them, you're in for a long day, no matter what league you're working.
Bring them up.
Anyone else? Questions?
You know, Mike, if I may,
Please do.
you know, something that I've never heard been brought up. I think there's no more foul ball territory. That's what's belonging to the game. They've shrunk the stadiums because they want to put seats in, extra money, of course. Of course, they're not going to say that, but 40 years ago, all those top flights were out.
No, there was a lot more territory when I started the big leagues. There's the only park left that hasn't even room is Oakland. Yeah, and that's kind of ridiculously big.
Yeah, it's still
You're probably right. A lot of balls end up in the seats. Anyone else? Yeah, you guys look awesome. I like the navy blue better than the black.
We'll be here next week, correct?
I'm available if we don't get done tonight.
But when do you go back?
The 5th is my first game.
Okay. Thank you, Mike, for all your help.
Oh, my pleasure.
Appreciate it. Another question for Mike, right? All you guys in the back, come on, we got some seats, first class, second class, you want to take them down?
Mike's ready to go.
Make sure you got your chest in over here, okay? Stan will talk about the test, Gary, Art, that's not my thing, so. Next door, your first and second year, and there'll be seats for everybody else.
There's usually a few minutes. No, you're on occasion, I'm like, see what they're doing back in the Darcy bar. I'm trying to know all these trash. We've never threatened one. I'll just give them a little. That's all day. I bring it accurate or bring it he loved me. He loved listen to me. That's right. Promise. That's right. Guess what? We work you're going to be working. I started Strikes him out to any player faces by himself. Unless it's I wouldn't say that. They want you to cost right here. They can't allow it. Whatever it is, or they call it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it goes like this. I sit over there, but it goes like this. That's how much it is.
You should never call a pitch on the racing strike.
It took you a while to do it like this.
Pitch that I have trouble calling right now is the one that's it's tough. Especially
and when the catcher sets up inside right where I'm in the slot, my cheat is at the top of his skid with, man. So I have to gauge, basically I wait. And I don't stand too much in front of the catcher. I can still see the play, but it's the low pitch, the catcher.
that's what I talk to the catcher. I talk to the catcher. I'm just trying to set up some of the catchers are big boys already. So then you're trying to see on the top of it. I mean, you're already setting up high. Tell them, hey, look, I can't see it if I can't. I've got to be in a position to see it. And I ain't putting myself down my way, just like I'm not going to get over on their right shoulder, you know, so I can see better. So I can smack in the face.
But when it does, you know what,
Then there's that question on that field.
and I know I got about 2 seconds.
Bring it up with your hands.
We don't. What's your name again? Can't find out. I don't know if you know you do it, but he literally cocks his head. Oh yeah? Uh-huh. Stand up and stand
It's a ball I don't cock my head.
right. But when there's a strike, you give a cock in your head.
Yeah, most of the time they get the ball.
Straight up, it's like a What was this, about 4 years ago? I know.
You just can't really whack
I never pointed out. And on every call, the coach came out. On every single one. What's a playoff?
You were kind of expecting a whacker.
They were. Two plays cleared on one play. One was a safe outcall, right? And then the guy kind of overstood the bag, and he was out back in his man, and I scanned. So the guy was like, I had to go push the head. I'm like, no, I got nothing.
They were just whacked.
Little chaos going there, we got 2 weeks before the season. Always happens on the meeting before the first game of the season. By the way, the 9th is our meeting, and that's going to be the first day of league play. So I'm sure there's going to be some stories to talk about, you know, from all you guys about certain situations, but that's 2 weeks from now. Stan, I asked him to talk a little bit about the test again, to make sure where you guys are at on it, and then we'll go, we're going to have the tables stand up, and Gary and Joe are going to just have you look at your uniform, make sure it's okay, nothing faded. You know, I know we're all different uniforms, but Joe has an idea that the guys that didn't come in the blues, they wear them next time. I know Kerry ain't going to do that, but that's where that's at. So, and Gilworth, the Irish Stallion. Anyway, Stan, take over.
And the one in the light blue.
Last year, we had 19 guys not turn in tests. If you can believe that, we had 19 not even turn in a test. We had scores anywhere from 48 on up, which is totally not acceptable. This year, the board made a decision that 80% will keep you in good standing with this association to do high school games. That includes tournaments. So you have to score at 80% or above. If the uniform's not set tonight, I suggest you get in the uniform and quickly as possible and get back to us at the next meeting, because that's the way it's going to be. So, any questions on the test? A lot of questions I already got. I know there's some questions that are really ambiguous. Number 71 was the big number. 86, there were a couple others. But 47, if you read carefully, pick out the best answer and look out for the D's. Remember the D's. If A and B and C are good, what's D going to be? Okay, all of them. A lot of guys get hung up on that. They can see the right answer, and the way it goes. If you'll get the test back after he graded it. The procedure tonight is that the board will stay after we dismiss and we'll grade the test. If you want to gang up out there and wait for your grade, fine with me. I don't care. But we're going to get it done as fast as possible. All 9 board members stick around and do it. And that's the procedure. We'll get it done as fast as you can, get your numbers back to you as fast as we can. Next year, I hope to have the test on the computer system called Google Test. A lot of the associations already use it, where you can just go online, take the test online, and the answer will come back in 3 days. It is coordinated by our webmaster and myself or Gary. So we'll get the numbers back to you as soon as possible. You'll know exactly what you missed. You're not going to know the answer to the questions you missed, but you will know the ones you missed to look back up. This procedure here that we announced before we're going to have you go back and look it up as a question and get the answer, come back at the next meeting and give us the answer and give credit. Sound fair? If you don't get it again, sorry guys, that's going to be the play that you have in your next game.
So saying, is it 80% the first time or the second time?
Yes. You got it right. You got to get it 80%. Sure. Okay, guys?
I see some second-year people still in here that need to be over there. This is your second year. You should be in class with Mike.
I could have done that.
We got one.
Joe, we have 53 members tonight.
Okay. How you want to do this? You want to line them up in front, 4 or 5 at a time, and Gary and I can look at them?
That's fine.
Okay, let's do that.
Joe's a big stickler on the uniform, not me.
Table to table.
Oh, you can do it by table, Joe. How's that?
That's fine.
Okay.
Let me tell you, if you got a faded hat, you fail. If you got pink or red or purple in your pants, you fail.
Damn it.
Okay? If your shoes are not buffed, you fail. If you got on a black hat with a blue shirt, you fail. If you got on Irish Navy, you fail. That don't fly. If you got on a black hat and a blue shirt, you fail. Come on, guys. We told you, navy blue. Default color is what you should be in. If you're not in the default color, you fail. That's just like me telling you, we're going to wear navy blue, and then you come in a black shirt to a ball game. Get with it, people. Gary, where's Gary? And
Gary Brown? He's right next to you.
Ted. Yeah, I need help. We can start right back here and go through this real quick. So if you know you failed, don't even stand up. There's no sense in me telling you you failed. I already told you. If you're out of color, if your uniform pants are faded, they don't have a crease, you failed. Bottom line, uniform pants got to have a crease in it. Get real, people. You've been paid to look good. And most of you in here have had more than enough time in this association to get sharp. So if you ain't wanting to get sharp, then fine. You just fail on the uniform. And that will go against you for the other requirements on your evaluation. Be proud of yourself, gentlemen. Look good. There's no excuse for you not looking good. Let's start right here. Jump up, guys. Black jackets don't go with blue shirts.
Yeah,
Hello?
Tim, you failed. You might as well sit
I
down.
might as well. I didn't bring my blue jacket.
In the car ain't good. It's got to be in here. This is uniform night. If you want to go and get your stuff, go get it.
Guys, the t-shirt color with the navy is red as well. So, or black.
It's red or blue.
Okay, the next thing that is default is the color of the hat. It's navy or black, right? Navy or black. It does not have to have a logo. If your partner doesn't have a logo hat, then you're not wearing a logo hat. Simple. You look the same, right?
When he says navy or black, the black hat goes with the black uniform, the navy goes with the navy uniform.
No, light red.
Those are not
Just charcoal.
Yeah, I have my.
You got them with me?
No, not with me, no.
You got to start taking names. You have to dress again.
Bring what you're gonna wear for uniform. Let's go this way. Next table right here.
Hey guys, hold it down, please. This man flunk. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you got any important? You're on the other end.
What's my name? You forget my name?
Pancho.
Yeah, you can sit down. Yeah, good to go.
Michael Higgins.
That's what you say.
Like the Oscars last night.
Can't deliver it.
I go for the mango.
Nobody got it. Somebody would be on I don't know. I didn't. That's like, they didn't say nothing.
Exactly what Mary Life was going to be every single day. You're going to see, you're drawing around like, all right, maybe we got to work. What did I
Because he can.
Are you ready for that game?
I'll cover up the camera.
Hold him up front. That's it.
Okay, guys, I need your attention. We get out of here. Take some time. Nick Kevin Thomas and Lincoln Irvin to kick my ass last time. We're gonna get done. I told you guys.
If we already spoke to you, then you know that we are expecting you to come next meeting with the correct stuff. If you have heather gray on, it is no longer the color. Huh? What's the color, people? Charcoal gray. Heather went out when? It's gone. Okay? Let's be reasonable. Now,
Joe, could you emphasize the membership? Because a couple guys have come up to me and they're gonna buy a new shirt to go on our website and match it. Before
stand
they
up
make
when you
them.
say that, huh?
No, you can do it.
Stand up. Oh,
I'm standing up.
That's all you can do.
All right, I mean,
Sit down.
that way before you make the purchase, you buy this shirt, it's on our website.
Yeah. If you don't do nothing else, there it is right there. My goodness.
Thank you. Good job, Sal.
You got your white sheet out to be read?
Sal, get the powder blue on there, please.
I can do that. Where's
I mean, 'cause that's the one that we're getting the questions about.
That one there?
There you go.
I can't say anything about the powder blue because you can call it powder blue, pro blue, or whatever. Baby blue. Different manufacturers, the colors are just a little bit different. Even the charcoal gray is different. Jerry Davis makes one kind of charcoal gray, and
Smitty's makes two.
Smitty makes two. Right, those are three different colors. But the color is charcoal gray, it is no longer heather. So the heather is a lighter color, it doesn't get in there with the charcoal at all. So please, look at those. Look at your website, and if you don't have a website, then go to somebody at the library and get on the website that way.
And as of today, those shirts are the only shirts that are approved by our board.
Correct.